Today I'm going to tell you the steps that I take to save that money and travel more.
All carry-on items should now be stowed securely, either in an overhead bin or under the seat in front of you.
Beau here, and welcome to my channel. On this channel, we talk about travel, talk about lifestyle, talk about travel hacks, talk about life hacks. Welcome. And if you want more content like you have been watching, please hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. And today we're going to be talking about how do I personally save that money. I hope that you enjoy. Number one, what do you want? Figure out what you want. Figure out what your goal is. You want a new camera, you want a new car, you want a new house, you want to take a vacation of a lifetime. And after you figure out that, make sure it's something big, make sure it's something that you actually want, not that you're just keeping up with the Joneses. Make sure it's something that you actually want. So like for a camera, I'm gonna figure out what that costs. I'm gonna go all the way from the camera to the lenses that I'm gonna get, to the microphone, and then for a trip, I'm gonna throw up my Excel spreadsheet that I worked on. And I do this for every trip. I made this Excel spreadsheet probably 4 years ago, and I do it for every trip that I do. I even do it for trips that I don't end up going on. So this personal one right here, I have multiple options. I have one that's biking across America. I have a around the world trip on there. I have a 3-month trip, and you can plug in different numbers. As in my lodging, I think a lot of them I have $20 per night. If you want to spend $10 a night, you can plug that in, your food, your activities. So if you want this spreadsheet, you can just send me a DM on Instagram. You can send me an email. My email's down below. Just send it to me, or just send me your email address. That would be most simple. And I will send this to you, and you can 100% edit it, and you can actually figure out, like, if your dream is to travel the world, this would be a great place to start. So you at least have a dollar amount in your head to shoot for. Number two, figure out where your money is going. Are you eating out at Starbucks a lot? Are you eating out a lot? Are you drinking at bars way too much and paying for all your friends' drinks at bars? Are you traveling too much? Which I hate to say that, but are you traveling too much? Are you staying in too expensive places? You need to figure out where your money is going so you know where to cut. And me personally, I love credit cards because they do part of the work for me. And at the end of the month, they actually, some of them even itemize it down to like, hey, you spent so much at restaurants, you spent so much at the supermarket, you spent so much on fuel, you spent so much on insurance. They itemize it out for me. Lots of people don't like credit cards, but if all else fails, completely dumb it down to where you keep a journal. And I mean keep a journal for the whole month or just for a week, depending on your expenses, because you know your monthly expenses. You know what your apartment costs. You know what your average electricity bill is. You know how much your water costs. So you can average those into that weekly cost. So yeah, number two, you got to figure out where is your money going. Number three, figure out where you're going to cut. Are you going to stop eating out every single day and save $10 per day? Are you going to stop going to Starbucks? Are you going to get a roommate? Figure out where you're going to cut and then cut it. It's just one of those deals that you have to cut it somewhere. And also it may be a deal that you may not even realize, man, I've been spending $500 a month on eating out. I could bring all my meals to work. I could not go out at night, and I could save $700 in a month just by doing one simple thing. So yeah, figure out where you're going to cut. That's number three. Number four, review your goal often. And by often, I mean, so if your goal is to have $300 to buy this camera, and it's going to take you a month to do it, review it weekly, even every couple of days, to make sure that you're on track to get that money for that camera. If it's a 3-month goal and then it's for a trip, every two weeks. That first week though, you might want to do it every single day, but every 2 weeks, review your goal and make sure that you're making progress. And if you have to edit it, edit it. But just keep in mind that that the more that you save, the faster you save, the more that you're going to be able to achieve that goal faster. So number 4 was review and review often. Number 5 isn't really a step. It's just more of something I did 5-6 years ago that's completely changed my life and took a big weight off my shoulders. Get accounting software. I personally use Quicken. I'm not paid by Quicken, but I just love Quicken just because it's so easy to use. So yeah, get accounting software and you can keep track of your goals with this. You can break it down into accounts. In my checking account, I have like 4 accounts. I have a new camera account, I have a travel account, I have a fund account, which is like a rainy day fund account. So make sure that you have it broken down. And it's also so much fun to me to watch my progress. So I know, okay, I'm $1,000 off from getting that new camera. I've saved $2,000. I need one more $1,000 to do that. It's so much fun to see your progress. So number 5, get accounting software and use it. That sums up how I save that money. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please hit that like button. If I forgot something and you say, oh man, I did this to start saving money and it changed my life, please comment it down below and please subscribe to my channel. And a big shout out to Catherine for this shirt. Yeah. She knows I'm a Parks and Rec fan and she put it in the mail for me. It fits great. Thank you, Catherine. And until next time, Beau out.
We stop, it's Dominic the donkey. Clickety clack, we stop. It's Dominic the donkey.